Hi, it's Amy, and this is my channel, Amy's Mix of Creativity. I welcome you if you are new. If you're coming back, I'm glad to see you again. This is a paper crafting channel, and I like to share some papers that I have. And at the end of the video, I will also provide an update, so please stay tuned for that. Okay, this book today is called Paper Love Vintage Florals. It's got 160 pages for crafting and collaging and all kinds of fun things. So let's get into it, okay? I got it from Barnes & Noble. I know that they have it online still, so if you can't find it in their stores, it may, you may be able to still order it from, online store, Barnes & Noble. Okay, so here's some like journaling paper, just notebook paper. Of course, this is going to be very different types of thought. Hopefully I'm in the middle here. It's like hard for me to tell for sure, but I think I am. Anyway, this is, some wonderful florals that are very, they vary. Some are very antiquish looking, some are more just delicate. So I think in these paper books, which I've found recently, they pretty much show one type of thing in the beginning. So they're giving you some pattern papers to work with, along with some regular just sheets that you can put in your journals, in your scrapbooks. Here's an envelope you can use with your paper crafting. Really pretty colors. Another envelope. So these pages, very nice to use for either thing, and they do come out easily because they're perforated. These books are a little bit on the costly side, I understand, but they have some good features where they have quite a variety of papers and different things you can use the papers for. Of course, if you don't want this to be like an envelope here, even though it's got the template for it, you could cut this into different sections and use just the paper itself. That would be cool with this one too, because there's a lot of space that doesn't actually have the marked out lines. Okay, so that is, I guess that's it for that type of section. So now we're going into stickers. These are round circle stickers, and they're just paper, and they're not like, here, I'll show it up up close. Pretty thin, but very cute, very, very delicate type of sticker. Oh, and here are some postcards or toppers for regular cards. They can be cut out. Oh, they are perforated, so that makes it good. And on the back it shows that they are meant, they could be used as postcards, but I think any of these could be just separated out. They could even be made into ATC cards, which is artist trading cards. They're a little big probably for that, but they could be cut down smaller. Those are very thick, and this one just has no backing on it, so that's not the same kind of postcard thing as this. Okay, I'm not going to turn my book around because that can be annoying. I know. These are just papers. Okay. Some of the designs are kind of not my my style personally, but that doesn't matter. I'm just showing these for everybody to get an idea of what they could get if they get this book. And get some ideas on ways to craft with the book. Of course, if you want to speed up these videos, please feel free. If you want to slow it down, you can do so too. You need to pause and look at something specifically. That is possible. So, okay, so here is something interesting. They're showing you to use the following posters to make a floral gallery wall. Okay, so it's a suggestion. It's obviously, you don't have to use it that way. You can just use it as papers. It is these pages are very thick so that they can be sturdy to go into, I guess, frames, or actually just be put up on, up on the wall themselves. I'm actually having a little trouble with my hands because of my arthritic issues to hold down the book a little bit, but that's okay. And the pages are so thick, wow. Which is great, but I personally would have preferred maybe more regular papers in the book. Yeah, I got this book a while ago. I haven't been able to do as many videos, which I'll talk about in a little bit, if you're interested. In understanding that, I understood last video I made was not as well received because I mainly just, was trying to show the stash that I have of equipment for paper cutting and die cutting. If you're interested in those type of things, please check out that video. But I did the video when I was actually getting sick with the flu. And I didn't realize till afterwards, but I was kind of not feeling well that day. So I was a little shaky, and I hope that makes sense to people that maybe saw that video. And I felt quite upset about something that's been going on this channel. And, which I don't really want to distract from looking at this book, so I will talk about it in a minute. These are like bookmarks on the side, so you can they are perforated, so you can cut them out easily. And then, if you don't like that they will have a little bit of a ragged edge when they're cut out, you can use like a nail file, or even just like a some kind of sharp edge, just scissors or whatever, to like help take off the excess paper that's left behind because of the perforation. Something I've noticed that I don't really care for myself. This is a coloring page, so that's cool. Another coloring page. Like that they give you the option, if you don't want the coloring page, you still can use the pattern paper. Several coloring pages, so that's good if you're into coloring. I used to love to color, and I just can't do it as easily now, so it's a little more frustrating. Okay, here's some more. Here's some stickers. Different florals, very pretty. Another sheet of stickers. I like that they have backings on the back of the sticker pages. That you don't always see that either. Okay, so here's some random, just color pages for backings. That's good to have too. I like this color a lot, and I like that they do kind of go with the pages that they're up against. That's good. So good. That's nice to have that option to have. Ooh, I like that color. I love mauve or burgundy or whatever that color is. Look at those flowers. Those are pretty. I do enjoy a nice black backing on flat with flower, you know, with bright colors. Very nice. Pretty. Like the soft florals too, soft, you know, like soft pastel colors. Okay, I'm not going to take it out, but they offer wrapping paper also. Afraid if I let go of the book, it'll just fly away. I'm obviously kidding, but it is. I'm having a little hard time holding it down because it is so thick, and pages are very thick, so which is great, but almost a little too much for my my benefit. Like I prefer things to be, my papers to be not like chipboard. This is almost like chipboard, but they're very nice too. These are also perforated cutouts, like die cuts. Okay, here's a nice page. A really big floral. You could cut out, you know, a fussy cut, or just cut out the florals themselves. Here's alphabets with a vintage floral wording. Oh, more alphabet letters. Interesting, because, you know, once you use one letter, you don't have it for any other letter, but that's okay. This says nature, so they give you a word in this on this page. A lot of alphabet florals. Very cool. Interesting. I don't know if I need that many, but there's all kinds of styles, so that's good. Everybody has a different style, and everybody, you know, needs to respect that. Here's some really pretty flowers. Okay, and these are sticker labels. Could be used for sentiments on cards too. More wrapping paper on this side. Again, I'm sorry, I'm not going to show them, but you can, if you get this paperback, you would see how pretty the wrapping paper is, I'm sure. Here's some washi tape strips that are sticky. Obviously, they're like stickers, not so much like not as much like washi tape as you would think. It's more like plastic stickers, sticker strips. Here's some tags that are also perforated. They look pretty cool. Oh, I like that they have to and from on the back. That's always good when you're looking for a tag and you don't want to have to stamp it or write it yourself. More tags. Here's some more cut aparts or toppers. That's an envelope. It's hard to kind of see that, but that's what that is. And this is an envelope too. Okay, this is just like a framed picture with a farm scene inside. It's cute. Some papers. So now that I'm getting to the end and I want to get to the end of the video, I wanted to say that I'm sorry that I may have confused people in my last video. I was concerned about having a person that has been trying to get more information about my life, and I just feel that's not cool. And then when I made the video last time, they then became very critical and started criticizing everything. I hid the comments because I don't feel that type of negativity is necessary. People I know say that maybe it's a troll, somebody who's just trying to get me upset. I understand that, and it did upset me, and I don't really care, want to be doing these videos as much anymore because it's just not as fun for me. And when crafting and things become not so much fun, you know, and they're stressful, you know, that might be a time to kind of step back and not do it as much. I also have a lot going on in my life right now because my son is graduating from college coming up soon. He is going to be home, and then he's going off to graduate school, so there's just so much happening in the next several months that I'm not sure I'm going to be, you know, doing so many of these type of videos. So I will try to keep up with it just because I enjoy doing it, and I hope others do too. And if you could comment and maybe give me a thumbs up, you know, let me know if these are things you enjoy. If you don't enjoy it, then I understand, and that's fine. And I hope you find other videos from other people that you do enjoy. And you don't need to tell me you don't enjoy my style because of for whatever reason. I don't know why that's helpful at all. I understand constructive feedback, but just telling somebody you don't like the way they're doing something is not helpful. It's actually very, you know, upsetting to people, and I hope people understand that. And this again is something I just do for fun. I started doing it years ago because I am a crafter, and I was having trouble crafting as much because of my health issues, which are actually progressing and getting worse. So I did this because I wanted to share what I have and my knowledge and my tips. I'm not doing it because I want other people to, you know, get upset with me about what I'm doing. It just doesn't make sense to me. So anyway, this is, you know, I guess what I'm getting at is I love doing this. I hope some people appreciate it. If you do and you got to this point, please let me know. Comment, let me, you know, give me some love. I need that. It would be very helpful for me to feel like I want to continue with this YouTube channel, because right now it's, you know, I'm not sure it's as much fun as I was hoping it would be. But I do love sharing what I have, and I hope that other people do too. Again, this is Paper Love Vintage Florals. It's a beautiful book. Not totally my style, but it doesn't, you know, I'm showing things that are for other people to get an idea. When I bought this, I was like, oh, I think I would love this, and I think other people would too, and I hope you do. So, you know, please subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up, and I'm hoping that, you know, I'll come back soon and be able to show the next book I have, which is Floral Spring Whispers, which is from Rhapsody Hughes, which is one of my a book that I really enjoyed getting recently. I have the Easter one, and this Floral Spring one came out, I think, this year. So I'm looking forward to sharing that in my next video, and hopefully, you know, continue on with this channel. So thank you for all your support, for the people that have been really nice and supportive, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.